Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Gemini 13 here coming at you with a Gemini Jets Airport update of Charlotte Douglas International Airport. Today in this update, if there's any new planes, I don't think there is because haven't just really been purchasing anything, just getting ready for the new American models, really, to be honest. So it'll promise there will be more new Americans coming, like A330s and 321s. But for now, it's just going to be the one American 319 I have and the one American 738. But well, I have ambitious plans to increase that number drastically in the next month or two to make it more realistic. Because right now, if I go to the airport, I'll see probably about 7 Americans lined up at one time. So it's weird, but I'll work on that. But let's just get started at the ACON course. And realistically, it's not exact setup, but the gate format, the 12 gates, is the exact same setup in real life, but just not the airport layout, of course, which you know by now. So right now we're looking at an Air Canada CRT 200 with nonstop service to Toronto Pearson, as usual. A United A320 with nonstop service to Chicago O'Hare, as usual, with their one daily mainline service, which is round of applause for that. Can't even get to 2. Can't even get a mainline to Houston. Can't even get a mainline to Newark. Yeah, whatever. Delta, which is our top dog behind the new American, with about 38 departures off season and about mid 40s in peak season. So right now you're looking at a Delta A319, an MD-90, and a 757-200, and an A320 to the right of your screen. The A319 to Minneapolis, the MD-90 to Atlanta, Hartsfield, Jackson, and then the 757-200 was a holiday upgrade and a second edition Salt Lake City flight, which was awesome to have. So that's a 7.5 heading to Salt Lake City, and then the 320 to the right of your screen is heading to Detroit. I'll just get some better camera angles on that. Now the cool thing is we're finally going to get back our 757-200 service again, which on a daily basis, beginning March 2nd to Atlanta. We've had that in the past a lot of times, but it hasn't started that early before, so it's a good change. We can definitely support multiple 7.5 ops. I'm surprised it hasn't been daily yet, and I'm very shocked that we don't have a daily 7.5 to Salt Lake City yet. We'll get there though. This is an empty gate for a 717 that's over there. Then one of them are American gates, which they need to get kicked out because JetBlue will be moving over here, which is going to be awesome. Because if you know anything about Charlotte, all the airlines park at ACON course. If I say con, I mean concourse. It's just easier to say. JetBlue is exclusively parked at the DCon at D4, which I love. But get them over ACON. Hopefully they can get in the AirTrain gate that they used. The AirTrain used at A6 would be kind of reminiscing to the days where the Big A was flying in town. But in the meantime, they'll still be operating at D4. But I do anticipate them moving over in the foreseeable future, and very excited to see that move. Very excited. But you're looking at an American 738, a Frontier A319, and a winglet of a Southwest 737-700. The American 738 is headed to Philadelphia, and the Frontier A319 to Trenton, which is going to be bumped up to daily service beginning in, I think it's March or April. Currently 4 weekly, but it goes to 5 weekly in January, and then from there on it goes 6 weekly, then daily. And then we'll slide over to the Southwest 737-700 with nonstop service to Chicago Midway. I'll get to the A320. I just need to put the camera down for a second. Okay. Here's the US Airways A320. This is in the IAE engines with nonstop service to Newark Liberty. And then we're going to slide over to the Southwest 737-700 with nonstop service to Baltimore, Washington. Got a Dash 8 100 with nonstop service to Greenville, North Carolina. As we make our way down the line, we have a PSA A319, which is it has the new American titles on the aircraft now. We'll slide over again to the US Airways A321 with a nonstop service to New York LaGuardia. I'll get to the planes at the terminal right now, but this update, the airport is set up in a bank system right now, so it's a very busy time. So most of the planes are pushed back or getting ready to fully push back and depart, and inbounds are excessive during this time of operation. I don't know why this is up like that. This US Airways A321 is heading to Hartford, Connecticut. 757-200 with nonstop service to Philadelphia. Make our way down the line. We have an A320 pushed back and ready to depart with nonstop service to Salt Lake City. A321 just landed from the runway. Landed from the New York LaGuardia, and it's going to take one of the available gates on the narrow body side. Now we'll head down the line. Here's the Cardinals A319 with nonstop service to Austin, Texas. US Airways 757-200 heading out to Actually, with the inbound was from Chicago, and this aircraft's going to make its way down to San Juan later. And then the A320 IAE engine, yeah, that's IAE, nonstop service to Denver, Colorado. Piedmont A319, which is now in the American titles. Still the same library, but just the title will switch from Airways to American. This 319 is making a flight down to Jacksonville, Florida. Beautiful new American. Love this library. I love that since the first day. It's fantastic library. Anyways, 319, nonstop service to Columbus, Ohio. Got an A320 at the gate with nonstop service to Seattle, Tacoma. And another A321 going to head out to San Francisco. Now, as usual, I'll do my little there's not as many planes, but I still like to do the focus properly, though. Do just a little top-down view. It's very fascinating with me. It's going to be cool going back through old videos, seeing how the transformation from the U.S. Airways hub to the new American. That's going to be really cool to see. It would have been better if I've been collecting for like a decade. Well, I will be collecting a decade in a few years, but back when they had the U.S. Air models, U.S. Airways in the old library, just to see the transformation from U.S. Air to U.S. Airways Blue library, then to the current U.S. Airways library, and then to the new American. But it's okay. I have enough lineage of them, or enough. This will be very different not having these. But we're looking at U.S. Airways A321, one of the many in my fleet. This aircraft is heading out to Phoenix International Airport, Phoenix Sky Harbor, which is a beautiful airport to spot at. One of my favorites, actually. And I have to try to go back out there again in the foreseeable future. But U.S. Airways Express CRJ 900, nonstop service to Oklahoma City, which is another route doing really well from Charlotte. U.S. Airways A321 in the takeoff queue for Las Vegas. Delta A320 to Detroit. I think I mentioned that one earlier. Right here, we have a visual on the 321 and CRJ2. The 321 is heading to Portland, Oregon. CRJ200, I'll get a better angle, but he'll be going to Norfolk, Virginia. CRJ700, nonstop service to Tulsa. U.S. Airways A319 in the Philadelphia Eagles with nonstop service to Memphis, and then I'll be back to Charlotte after his flight from Memphis. I already covered him, just a better angle on him. U.S. Airways Express CRJ 900 with nonstop service to Omaha. And we'll make our way down the line again on the taxiway. An arrival of a Delta 717 from Detroit. It's going to park over the last available gate for Delta. Big heavy right here, Cactus Heavy. U.S. Airways A330-300. This aircraft arrived from London Heathrow. It's going to park in one of the wide-body gates. And it's not summer season, so the 330-300s they're not hard to find here. We still have quite a little bit, but it's better in the summer. So we have like 4 daily. We should have 5 daily next year. Likewise, but let's get to the U.S. Airways 757-200 with nonstop service to Rio de Janeiro. That's back for a little bit. At the gate, we have a U.S. Airways A330-200 and getting ready for a flight out to Frankfurt, which is a 4:30. No, I think they changed it to 8:30 in the winter. Like one of the two, 4:35 or 8:30, something like that. U.S. Airways A330-200. This is flight 732 with nonstop service to London Heathrow. It's our second daily London Heathrow flight, which is going to be upgraded to 2 A330-300s next year. Same flight time, actually. That's a 10:35. I'm sorry, flight 732 to set as a 10:30 departure p.m. A Cactus flight 731 with nonstop service to London Heathrow at a 6:55 departure. And Lufthansa flight 429 with the usual 6:55 departure as well. It's right around the London flight. Nonstop service to Munich, and this is in the A330-300. Last but not least, second to last, forgot it. Have to get the JetBlue. We always save them for last. This is a FedEx MD-10 with nonstop service to Memphis, and the inbound was Indianapolis, and it's going to head out to Memphis. Just want to get around just to get different angles. Last but not least, JetBlue Flight 218 with nonstop service to New York John F. Kennedy. It's in the A320, the Bubbles tail. And that wraps things up. Yeah, I already kind of explained what's going to happen. I'm definitely going to get the JetBlue airport back on deck because that's my favorite one to do. Because I get to put all my favorite airplanes on there, which is all these guys. I love JetBlue a lot, so you get to put them on the table. These guys, I like U.S. Airways, but not JetBlue. So, all right, thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it.